On a warm, late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
Another big season last year when he threw for over 4,500 yards for the third time in his career. He's a big-time performer, but right now, all he's thinking about is having much more success come playoff time.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A good start. One play, 10 yards. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 33-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us a better chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. That's exactly what he got done there.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Breaks through the contact, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Here comes the Giants offense with their second-year QB leading the way. Now his first full season at the helm, Jackson Dart.
Once he hit the field his rookie season, he brought some true excitement to his team and to his fan base. I love his aggressiveness, but has to learn to protect himself. But this guy, he goes all out on every possession.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And the tackle there by Micah McFadden from the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 8. Now Prescott completes this one to Pickens. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. Here's Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught. There's Ryan Flournoy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants going back to work as you get a look at their offensive coordinator, Matt Nagy. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Oh, good move. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants 1st down.
They'll run. This is Tyrone Tracy. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cowboys set to get back to work. There's a look at Clayton Adams, their offensive coordinator. His guys have the first half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense. They begin the drive with Williams. Shoves him away. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And quickly they get to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down, Dallas.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he checks this one down to Williams. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Giants take over first.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. Oh, he put her on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And quickly, they get to the line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And now out come the Giants. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys trail here in the second half, and things haven't gone quite their ways, so that makes this upcoming possession an important one to not let this deficit get any worse. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be well short of the first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
A 62-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Scannaboo. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
An inside run to Scannaboo. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Scannaboo. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scannaboo, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. They'll look to throw here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That's caught by Flanoy. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And able to get this out to the 25. The New York set to take the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing his dart. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
On play action, here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
In motion, the tight end. On play action, here's Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 28 more yards. And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 2-yard
Scatteroo.
line.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Here's Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Prescott now from the 50. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. He'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
A quick throw there is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try it now with Scatteroo. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. And now here come the Cowboys. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Dallas.
Aubrey now for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys
5 plays
30,
there on that drive.
21.
And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants. Down by 9. 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Throwing his Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And the Giants first down.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 40.
27 yards. And the Giants first down.
And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock. Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is down to 2. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown they needed, but not the 2-point conversion, as this remains a 2-point deficit here in the final minute. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense